Nice shot! Nice shot! Nice shot! Nice shot! Nice shot! Well done! Well done! Good! Keep them off balance! Eyes open! Eyes open! Watch the ground! Watch the ground! Watch the ground! Eyes open! Eyes open! Watch the ground! Watch the ground! Stay out of his way! 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 Guard yourself! Guard yourself! Guard yourself! Guard yourself! Guard yourself! Watch yourself! Watch yourself! Watch yourself! Watch yourself! Keep your distance! Keep your distance! Keep your distance! Keep your distance! Look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Stay alert! Stay alert! Stay alert! Stay alert! Those creatures were difficult. Those creatures were difficult. Those creatures were difficult. Enemies down. Enemies down. That was the last. That was the last. Done. Done. It is over. It is over. Back to our goal. Back to our goal. Back to it. Back to it. We are done here. We are done here. We must stay vigilant. There will be more. There will be more. There will be more. There will be more. Well fought. Well fought. That was difficult. That was difficult. A tough fight. A tough fight. Our enemies are strong. Our enemies are strong. Next fight may not be so easy. Next fight may not be so easy. Too easy. Too easy. An easy fight. An easy fight. Well done. Well done. It is over. Well done. It is over. Well done. Well fought. Good. Good. Only two more. Only two more. Only two more. Two enemies left. Two enemies left. Careful of this one. Keep your distance. Careful of this one. Keep your distance. Look for an advantage. It's a Hell Reaver. Undead. It's a Hell Reaver. Undead. A Hell Reaver. Undead. A Hell Reaver. Undead. Corrupted. Hold your breath when they attack. 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 He will be fast and strong. We will take him down together. He will be fast and strong. We will take him down together. He will be fast and strong. We will take him down together. A dangerous beast. We will take him down together. A dangerous beast. We will take him down together. A dangerous beast. We will take him down together. Close quarters will be dangerous. Your arrows will bring her down. Your arrows will bring her down. Your arrows. Your arrows. Use your arrows. Use your arrows. Your arrows will bring her down. Your arrows will bring her down. Get back. Get back. Get back. An annoyance. An annoyance. Ah! Ah! Blinded. It will pass. 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 Atreus! Atreus! Follow me. Follow me. We are leaving. We are done here. We are done here. We have seen enough. We have seen enough. Come with me. Come with me. This way. Move on. Let us proceed. We should push ahead. We should push ahead. Let us push on. Move along. Move along. We should press on. We should press on. Come, come. Let us go. Get moving. Get moving. Incoming fire! Incoming fire! Incoming fire! Incoming fire! Watch the fire! Watch the fire! We can use it against him! We can use it against him! We can use it against him! That's it! Good eye! That's it! Good eye! That's it! Good eye! Keep your guard up! Keep your guard up! Keep going! They will fall! Keep fighting! Keep fighting! Keep your guard up! Keep your guard up! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going! Fight! 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 Do not worry about me! Do not worry about me! My pain is not your concern! My pain is not your concern! Do not worry about me! Do not worry about me! My pain is not your concern! My pain is not your concern! I am fine! I am fine! On your feet! 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 Up! 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 Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Get up! Get up! Get up! 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 Quickly! 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 Quickly now! Quickly now! Quickly now! Find your bearings! Find your bearings! Find your bearings! Can you stand? Can you stand? Can you stand? Back on your feet! Back on your feet! Back on your feet! Collect yourself! Back in the fight! Back in the fight! Back in the fight! Steady yourself! Steady yourself! Steady now! Steady now! Steady! Steady! I have you! I have you! I have you! I have you. Collect yourself. Collect yourself. Collect yourself. Collect yourself. Back in the fight. Back in the fight. Steady yourself. Steady yourself. Steady now. Steady now. Steady. Steady. On your feet. On your feet. Up. Up. Back up. Back up. Get up. Get up. 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 Back on your feet. Back on your feet. Back on your feet. Last enemy. This is the last. This is the last. Last one. There's little for us here. We should press on. We are wasting our time in this area. Time to go. That enemy is stronger now. 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 Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Be ready. Be ready. Ready yourself. Ready yourself. Enemies ahead. Enemies ahead. Here they come. Here they come. More enemies. More enemies. More enemies. More enemies. Stay alert. More enemies. More to fight. More to fight. More to fight. Here they come. Here they come. More enemies. More enemies. Stay alert. More enemies. More enemies. More to fight. Good. 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 Next target. Next target. Next target. Next target. Now. 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 Good assist. Good assist. Good warning. Good warning. Well timed. Well timed. Very good. Very good. Good eye. Good eye. Good assist. Good assist. Good assist. Good assist. Good warning. Good warning. Good warning. Good warning. Good warning. Good call. Good call. Well timed. Well timed. Good. Stay vigilant. Good. Stay vigilant. Good. Stay vigilant. Very good. Very good. 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 I see them. I see them. Good eye. Good eye. Ready yourself. Ready yourself. I see them. I see them. I see them. Good eye. Good eye. Ready yourself. Ready yourself. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I am aware. I am aware. It will pass. Stun him. Stun him. They will fall easier when stunned. They will fall easier when stunned. Stun them first. Stunning them will give us an opening. Stunning them will give us an opening. Stunning them will give an opening. Take him. Take him. Take him. Take him. Fire. 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 Now. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Find a clear shot. Find a clear shot. Find your angle. Find your angle. Fall back. Fall back. Stay close. Stay close. Pull them out of formation. Pull them out of formation. Do not take your eyes off them. 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 Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Keep flanking. Keep flanking. Keep flanking. Keep flanking. Go, go, go. Go, go. Go. Move, move, move. Move, move. Hold, hold, hold. Hold! Move out! Move out! Move out! Watch your fire! Watch your fire! To me! To me! Never stop moving! Mind your range! Mind your range! Mind your range! Mind your range! That angle is too low! That angle is too low! You're spacing! You're spacing! Keep moving! Slow your breathing! Slow your breathing. Never stop moving. Never stop moving. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. Keep flanking. Keep flanking. Find a clear shot. Find your angle. Find your angle. Fall back. To my side. To my side. Stay close. Stay close. Stick to me. Stick to me. Pull them out of formation. Pull them out of formation. Do not take your eyes off them. Do not take your eyes off them. Do not take your eyes off them. Mind your range. Mind your range. Keep the initiative. Keep the initiative. That angle is too low. Keep moving. Keep moving. His magic. Get back. Incoming magic. Clear out. Incoming magic. Clear out. The arm. The arm. The arm. The arm. The leg. The leg. The leg. Stay out of his way. 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 Get behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me. Get behind me. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Losing control. Losing control. Ah! 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 I see it! I see it! I see it! Now, your knife! Now, your knife! Now, your knife! Now, your knife! Take him now! Take him now! Attack now! Attack now! Attack now! Attack now! Attack now! Use your knife! Use your knife! Use your knife! Use your knife! Your knife! Now! Your knife! Now! Your knife! Now! Your knife! Now! Can you read it? Can you read it? Do the runes say anything important? What of the runes? What of the runes? What does it say? What does it say? Fire! Fire! Now! Take him! Take him! Do it! Do it! Fire now! Fire now! Take him now! Take him now! Do it now! Do it now! Fire! 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 Now! Now! Go! 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 Atreus! To me! Atreus, to me! Attack! Attack! Show no mercy! Take them down! Take them down! Atreus, now! Atreus, now! Ready your guard! Ready your guard! Atreus! Atreus! Fall back! Fall back! Fall back! Stay close! Stay close! To my side! To my side! To my side! To my side! Stay close to me! Stay close to me! Stay close to me! Stick to me! Stick to me! Back off! Back off! Eyes up! Focus up! Take the shot! Atreus now! Freya now! You handle yourself well. Well fought. A true warrior can adapt to any strategy. A true warrior can adapt to any strategy. Agreed. Their song. Greats. Remember your training! Anoken song. Stay alert. They are small and agile. Good target practice. The throat. Attack the throat. Go for the throat. Go for the throat. It's gone. Attack! Close in! Attack! It uses your arrows against me! It uses your arrows against me! It avoids every attack! Bifrost magic! I know! I know! Say their poison! Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Air. 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 Gunnar. 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 I will hear. I will hear. I am listening. I am listening. I am listening. You may speak. You may speak. Go ahead. Go ahead. Proceed. Proceed. Go on. Go on. Continue. 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 Agreed. Agreed. Mimir, let us talk later. I need to focus. Mimir, let us talk later. I need to focus. I should focus now. I must interrupt now. I must interrupt now. I must interrupt now. Mimir, I must concentrate. Mimir, I must concentrate. This conversation will have to wait. This conversation will have to wait. I should focus on Valhalla now. I should focus on Valhalla now. I must interrupt. I must interrupt. Mimir, we will speak later. Mimir, we will speak later. Later! Later! No more words. Quiet. They are upon us. Talk later. Talk when this is over. One moment. Not now. Not now. Silence for a moment. No time for words. Converse later. Words can wait. This can wait. This can wait. Freya. Freya. There. That is the path we seek. A way up and forward. Valhalla's inner reaches. I can feel it. Valhalla chose that enemy to face me. I sense there are more challengers like it to find. That is how we earn our way forward. Helios, enough. Quiet, Helios. Quiet, Helios. That is enough, head. That is enough, head. Silence, Helios. Silence, Helios. Helios, stop. Helios, stop. Quiet, head. Quiet, head. No more. Be silent. No more. Be silent. No one's. Sirens. Very dangerous. No. I will discover who invited me. I believe I am close. That is good to know. Freya, what do you wish? That I quit? Sigrun believed I should see this through. That Valhalla can help. All right. Sigrun has no such regret. A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through. A process, perhaps. And other days. Freya, I will join you. I will try to be what the people need. I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful. I do not know. She does not seem eager to speak with me. I see a shore ahead. Black sand. Something is happening. Locked. Reatha Sialfor. Sinum Hautum. Master thyself. Something is wrong. I feel weaker. My shield will not open. I feel drained. I am ready. Thank you, Sigrun. I understand. No, all is well. Where is Freya? Sigrun, how fare you and your sisters? She fights well, and can be trusted. Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Shield Maiden. Sigrun. Sigrun. Sigrun, my lady, greetings, greetings, greetings. Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor, but why him? You changed into Helios, and back again. It was unpredictable. We are not stopping. I must face this. We have uncovered our host. It is Tyr. Yes. Succeed or fail. I feel progress. Clarity. I need to see it through. No. Farewell, Sigrun. And good luck. Shall we occupy our minds? You truly believe Freya would have aided us in this? I am not avoiding her. It is not her I am avoiding. I value Freya. I have not been avoiding Freya. I value Freya. She finds me useful. It is not the same. She finds me useful. It is not the same. I do not believe she understands what she asks of me. I have tried to consider it. Combat can be clarifying. You know better. She is an important ally and a dear friend. Disappointing her is difficult. But what she asks of me, Svartalfheim, must it? We'll see. This position, this title, I have held it before. You know what happened. She knows what happened. However far I have come, I have done it running from that life, that title, that throne. I do agree with you about Freya's counsel. It is a noble idea. It should succeed on her merits. Freya is known to the realms and native to them, respected by all, an experienced leader. That she would share power proves she is worthy to wield it. Freya knows I would not refuse to aid her when in need. I have done and will do my part to fight for peace, regardless of title, regardless of whether I sit in authority. You do not know everything that I am. That would be a poor reason to accept. Ambition is poison. You are sure accepting Freya's offer is the right thing for me, or for the realms? Mimir, what is at odds between you and Sigrun? Did you anger her? She was eager to receive you mere days ago. What has changed? I am interested, and you are evading the question. What happened? And, there is more to this. Do you yet wish to speak about Sigrun? What else happened that night between you and Sigrun? And the next morning? When did you misspeak? Mimir, tell me, what happened between you and Sigrun on the lake, where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love? You and Sigrun. I am still waiting for the part where you misspoke. Now, I am mad at you. So, you told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice. You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present? If anyone else disparaged you as you disparaged yourself, I would wish to strike them with an axe. Now, back to Sigrun and your low opinion of yourself. Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive? Did I overstep? Sigrun has been important to you for as long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning? You and Sigrun. How was it you first spoke? Let us get back to your memories of Sigrun. She sat beside you. Faye had a way of describing that. Peace dwells among us. Mimir, you may speak more of coming to know Sigrun. Wise. Let us hear more of your early days with Sigrun. Mimir, what happened next with Sigrun? You were not upset she called you friend, perhaps. But you did not express your feelings. Your relationship with Sigrun. Why so reluctant to tell her how you felt? Enough for now. But you are going to tell me more. It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard women screaming for help. Yes. But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it that seems to follow me wherever I go. Yes, when there is time. The captain was swallowed by the hydra before I was able to kill it. When I entered its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him. I saw the terror in his eyes as he fought to hold on, and then relief when he believed I would save him. Instead, I took the key and dropped him to his death. And it was all for nothing. The women were dead by the time I reached them. We will talk later. It would have cost me nothing to show him mercy. His life was in my hands. To be so casually cruel, this man did nothing to me, and I treated his life as nothing. He was not a god who'd manipulated me nor bound me in service. I cannot hide behind my thirst for revenge. He was just a man afraid for his life, attacked and swallowed by a monster he had no hope of defeating. But the Hydra was just an animal. I showed him what a true monster looked like. It was my daughter's, but I will tell you of it later. I carved it for her as a gift. She enjoyed playing and was skilled with it. There was a song she would play, one I used to remember every note of. But no longer. No. Yes. I will explain later, Mimir. The day my family died was not the last time I saw Calliope. I had journeyed to the underworld to rescue Helios. When I arrived, I heard Calliope's song on the wind and found her in the fields of Elysium. It had been long since I felt such joy. But it was another trick of the gods. Worse. It was. The goddess of the underworld wished to destroy all of creation, Elysium included. She knew that for me to stand against her meant leaving Calliope behind forever. So, I pushed my daughter away again, all while she cried and begged me not to. Calliope's flute. Of course it was a choice. One I wished many times I made differently. When I left Greece, Calliope was never far from my mind. I do not know how much time we would have had together in Elysium, but I would have traded the decades that followed for mere hours with her. It took meeting Faye for that feeling to go away, along with Calliope's song. But I do still think of her in Elysium, and hope she found peace. I will tell you the pendant story. Soon. Yes. It belonged to my wife. No. My first wife, Lysandra. My thoughts on her are complicated. But she was a good woman, and I loved her more than she knew. She saw in me possibilities I could not at the time. In that way, she and Faye were much alike. I have more to say, but not now. She suggested I did not have to be who I had chosen to be, that the carnage and suffering I inflicted on those my army conquered was a choice, that there was another way. I refused to see it then, thinking it was my duty to annihilate all that stood in the way of the Spartan Empire. I believed leaving foes alive simply invited potential uprisings later, that enemies could never be turned to friends. I was wrong, yes, but because she was a good wife, and I was not a good husband, I refused to listen, to heed her advice. I commanded armies, had responsibilities to them I thought greater than those to her, but that was hubris and ambition. The truth is, it never even crossed my mind to consider her advice or needs. So, when I think of her, I can only see my failures. She deserved better from me, and that was long before my oath to Ares led to one from my past, only a memory. Later, I recognize them. They are judges of the underworld, from my homeland. Souls they deemed righteous were granted entrance to the Elysium fields. Those deemed wicked were cast into Tartarus. You heard it also. Unlikely. He was a god of Greece, and we did not part on good terms. It was mine. The throne I took from Ares. It is a throne of monsters. It is a symbol I reject. So be it. I will earn my answers. What did you say about a forest? You remember being elsewhere when Helios took your place. Do you wish to return there? Unlikely. Will there be consequences beyond her injuries? I think I know why I fight Thor's sons, like Atreus. They were children of a destroyer. Had I not changed, had I raised him as I was raised, subject only to authority, perhaps his fate would have been no better than theirs. Perhaps. I also feel pity. Failed by their father, sent to die by their uncle, and belittled in death by their grandfather. What chance did they ever have? Some. Perhaps imagining a fair fight is to honor them as life did not. Did Valhalla return you to your forest last time? Were you attacked? Sounds pleasant. You wish to tell a story of your first master. I see why you left his service. What did you do, your old master? He had you make his wife fall in love with another. You are wiser now. He too was a son of Zeus. More like me than I care to admit. A powerful warrior, yes, but driven by an uncontrollable rage. He was jealous of me, thought I was Zeus's favorite. So, when the gods tasked him with 12 labors, he gave himself a 13th, killing me. No, he was dangerous. He wanted to be god of war for every reason but the right one. Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable. I was the youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained a reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal. Fiercely so. Not enough that day. Thousands. Dear, when you came here long ago, was it for this same decision? Mimir, you asked of Odin's efforts to conquer Valhalla and the Valkyries with it. But was Valhalla not his creation, along with all of Asgard? It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction. When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen. You may. Tyr, earlier you spoke to me as though I seek to lead, as if I were someone to be followed, and Valhalla does the same. Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago. Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things, she could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods. You knew that before you asked. You know the journey she seeks. It is the one you took, and I took. The kind that brings you to the tests you need. The kind you take alone. Have you a blessing to offer her? I will see you soon, Tyr. What did you do? I am glad to hear it. Love can make us wish to improve. I was changed by what Faye saw in me. But losing her did not put an end to who I had become. Her inspiration remains. Are you all right? Where is Mimir? Hello, Helios. Where is Mimir? I am that no longer. If I must carry you, make yourself useful. Say what you see in battle. One of many ships on the Aegean Sea destroyed by a 3-headed sea serpent that plagued my fleet. The Desert of Lost Souls, near the city of Athens. I crossed it in my search for Pandora's box. It was the Forum of Hercules on Mount Olympus. It was here I fought and killed my half-brother. I know this, the day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this? Is he necessary? I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice. Enough. I know you are a projection of the mind. But for what it is worth, the death I gave you was unjust, protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking a means to kill Ares. And what I released, Quiet Head. Opening the box was Athena's plan. I did not know the consequences.
Why do you still return? What do you know of this place? I use the tactics appropriate to the situation. What have you to say? Thank you, Heir. I understand. Yourself. Thank you, Gunnar. A dangerous memory. What do you think? Good then. I am not ready.
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I craved power. You implied there was more to my deal with Ares than mere lust for power. My deal with Ares. You said there was more to the story.
Very well. The pool is not only memories. Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated. You would excuse my actions. Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution. It felt true. I felt indifferent, and you suggested there was something more to it.
Good then. Yes. I fell to my death, and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point? Yes.
Fear, deceit, vanity, hatred. Yes, magnifying what was already in the gods. I remember.
Hard fought. My death would have been just. But it was not to be. I see the truth of it. I believe I am ready to walk through that door. Yes. No. Yes. Why? Yes. Would this be of use? Yes. Birger. No. He has earned his rest. You have earned your rest. Mementos. From Atreus' journey. Added to our own. His story is ours, and ours is his. The heart of Surtur, the heart of Sinmara. When joined, they were not themselves. Surtur's heart, Sinmara's heart. They fought for a lie, and I allowed it. It does not matter. But the creature was born from its telling. Irrational. Grieving. If we had told the truth, perhaps we will find it. Freya. I am sorry. That is no excuse. Then I will deal with the consequences. We will find it. Thor's hammer. And his daughter. Shield maidens. Freya was swift and just in her final assault. We wish you well. One final word. We wish to offer condolences. I will not. I used it. No way through. No way through. Dead end. Dead end. No way past. No way past. We can go no further. We can go no further. We cannot get through this way. We cannot get through this way. My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home. Not now. Go on. You are welcome. Very well, then.
No more questions! Focus! We have beaten a Valkyrie before. We will again!
Agreed. Speak. There. Come. Ready to defeat the last of Odin's army. They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor. Another camp defeated. They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer. They die with some dignity. They still seek a warrior's death any way they can. When our work is finished, it must be done. What happened? Loyalty to gods is foolish. Mimir, well said. Freya, will you share the truth of your exile with your people, now that you are both free to rebuild? Expecting anything in return for a good deed is a dangerous path. What is it? Yes. And even without a people, we are not alone. Why? So have we all. Sindri, your skills are needed. We have work for you. Rock, we require improvements. We have work. What of them? How do I look at them? Even hateful things have their uses. Besides, I tried. They came back. We made a difference, Mimir. However slight. Does it hurt? How would Atreus get to Asgard? We require a smith. Lunda, ready your tools. Yes, my home had no world tree, on foot or by sea. Unforgiving. Yes, I did not think you should have had to. No. Atreus! Atreus! Yes, we have not yet found all of your creatures. We will continue to look. I like this one. Look here. Look here. These rooms. These rooms. Here. Here. Dead. No. Yes. Atreus would have been eager to explore. Enough. Atreus, you are getting better. Faster. If you are not, I have failed. About Nithog. You should know. We had no choice. It was Odin's doing. You are well. Mimir, the mining rigs. What did you intend? We already tried. He did not. Is it? Is it? A good fit? It fits. Very good. Very well. Mimir, we must speak of the chained creature. What? You do not. No. It would only itch more later. The Hound of Hell is no longer a threat. I did not notice. No. You have done good work. Faye would approve. Atreus, if the sickness is returning, in what way? When you work for them, my strength does not come from my body. But both are honed by discipline. I do not know. Why do you ask? It is not a competition. We go. Enough. We must go. That is enough. We are leaving. No more. We are needed elsewhere. Perhaps later. No. Farewell. Quiet. We are off.
Do not show mercy. It is beyond reason, Atreus.
You are Ratatoskr. No. Are you all right? But, Derlin, do not be. Your silence on the matter is enough. You spoke of resistance. Instead, you drink. You are staring. My strength has little to do with my body. Derlin, we turned off the mining rigs. Do what you will. Odin is gone. You are still drinking. It is brown. Thank you. No. But he is safe. He has returned to Midgard. What is it, Mimir? Journeying through time is more trouble than it is worth. No, no. Why do you yawn? Gods do not nap. Hello, Ratatoskr. Yes, he is. You are welcome. The hut gates. No. I did regret not dying there for many years. But no longer. Yes. What has happened? They will dry. Then why did you ask? They will dry. No. They would foul the meat, the blood. They were no spirits. The shield is well made. But it is you who wields it with skill. You wish to travel the world. You will find nothing you do not already possess. Your surroundings may change. You do not. The instrument. Why? They are not distractions. My success does not come from luck.
What is that? A phantom!
Olives. Heimdall is dead. Freya, something your brother said. The Aesir burned him, so Freya was a guest when Odin burned him. No. Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir? Freya, how did your brother come to be burned by the Aesir? Mimir, what do you recall of the Aesir turning on Freya? Mimir, you may continue. About Freya. Mimir, what did you mean when you said Freya was not exactly a guest of the Aesir? Either of you. What more is there to tell of Freya being burned by the Aesir mob? Either of you. What more is there to tell of Freya being burned by the Aesir mob? Freya, you were speaking of your brother after he was burned by the Aesir mob.
I know! I see it!
And you have been told. What? Perhaps. I would rather not. We must always be on the hunt for resources. There may be more to explore. We may have missed something. It may still hold secrets. There may be more resources to gather. There may be ravens to hunt. Odin's raven spies still dwell there. It is peaceful. They have each other. It is enough. There was Medusa, queen of the Gorgons. Her gaze turned men to stone. A mirror would turn her own powers against her. Or, you may remove her head. But that is the hard way. The hard way. This Frigg, some call you. Good. It does not suit you. Enough. I remember. We go. Enough talk. We have arrived. We are here. Be vigilant. Later. That is enough. Yes. Follow me. We are here. Enough. I am not waiting. It was violent and cruel. It was warmer Every Greek knows the tragedy of the Theban king. Why do you stare? I do not. He is in danger. I did not come to you for a lecture. We will speak no more of it. It is Greek tradition for a story to unfold in a single time and place uninterrupted. It is more clear. Mermaids who forge weapons. Mimir, I do not know these letters. What? If you are this upset, he already has. Brock's riddle. Could the answer be nothing? I do not like riddles. No. A candle. No. No. Do not. Silence. I was not answering the riddle. No. They are frivolous. The first. A pit of spikes is easily avoided. I like this riddle. Lunda, it did. But no longer. No. Mimir, what else do you know of the mask? You have seen Sindri. You will not. That is not what happened. Atreus, I saw Durlin again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him. We go. We must go. We are leaving. Goodbye. Thank you. Appreciate it. This will be of use. Is there someone? Yes, indeed. Thank you, Lunda. I will. Lunda, in exchange for what? No, it means enough like this. Brock, when you knew Faye, was she? No, they are tools for specific tasks. A preference would be meaningless. I too like the axe, as did I, for many years. No, I have tried. What would you have done if we'd needed to return there? The Gjallarhorn. What is it? Where did it come from? Mimir. Why, last time you were not with me. We will see soon enough. And where is that exactly? Reassuring. Freya, something is on your mind. What is it? Odin stole it? Freya, you spoke of your brother's sword. How did Odin acquire it? This separated Freyr from his sword. I am glad Freyr ultimately retrieved it. Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death? Who? So they may shift into whatever form they like. I fought in many contests. I would not speak of this. I trusted her with my life. I trust her with my son. When we first met the snake, you said that he found Atreus familiar. Perhaps they met in Jotunheim. What happened? Enough of this. I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer. Physical or magical. What wager? And now she may tell her own. Then it is already Ragnarok. I do not doubt they held their own interests first. But in my experience, they could be easily fooled by their own prophecies. Once, I sought the Oracle for a means to break my bondage to Ares. One priestess had visions that showed her Olympus would be brought to ruin by the god of war. Therefore she helped me, intending to undermine Ares and protect her realm. She did not foresee that I would kill him and take his office. In the end, I proved her vision of doom correct. Yes. By the god of war. Yes. She assumed that to mean Ares, so she aided me against him. Yes. And in defeating Ares, I became the god of war. Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird? But if she were to leave without a replacement, Mimir, what exactly did you promise the large bird in Helheim? Mimir, you may tell a story, if you wish. Distractions. Enough. We will continue later. Hold. We will finish later. Let this wait. Stay alert. Set that aside for now. Come. No more for now. Focus. Enough talk for now. Be ready. Another time. We must focus. But enough of that for now. But we will speak of this later. But we will continue another time. No more. The time has come. No more. The time has come. No more. The time has come. Enough talk. It is time. 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 Enough talk. It is time, but enough. It is time, but enough. It is time. But enough. It is time, but no more words. Prepare yourself, but no more words. Prepare yourself. But no more words. Prepare yourself. Of course I remember. We were protected. No. Our goal is at the temple, not in the desert. What do you hear? Good eye. Groa's shrine is at the top. Freya's brother. How is he involved?
We do not have a choice. Atreus, focus.
How do we enter the division?
Tyr, get back.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim. We cannot. Let us continue. Fortifications.
We know.
I will not force him. And there are other ways to help our cause. Would you not agree? Another light door. Well done. Yes, that memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass. I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me. Is there a right side? You assume too much. Ragnarök. Enough. There is much to discuss once we are safe at home. Focus, Atreus. It is over.
Atreus, hold on. We are fine.
I've got you. Hold tight. Speak no more of prophecy.
Enough.
We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Keep pushing forward.
We do not need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves. Enough of Alfheim. We will return home. Enough of Alfheim for now. Atreus and I fought many on the way to Groa's shrine. And then dark elves ambushed us as we escaped. When the dead are too many, a ceasefire is called. They have retreated to mourn the dead, to take stock of their people. I do not know. But in Asgard, light and dark elf fought as one. I do not think they will forget that. Be careful. Good. A ceasefire. Too many have died. Both sides must recover. For now, do not worry. I have learned my lesson. Depends on the reader.
Push forward. Keep moving. Keep moving. We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines. The war machines. We use them to breach the flaw and strike the city with our allies. Good. Desperation is our advantage. Then we must hurry. Up here. Keep moving.
We are running out of armies.
The war machines. Your friend. She will...
Perhaps it is better this way.
Where is your army? Before you break them, we must turn them on the flaw. Who is the girl?
He has done his part. The rest is on us.
The creature is not whole. What remains is incomplete and cannot fulfill its purpose. Rude! You fight well. That much is clear. I know. We do not need to do this. No! I did not... Thor! Listen to me! Odin does not have... I know! You started this fight! Your arrows! Your arrows! Use your arrows! Use your arrows! Atreus! The pillar! Hurry! No! Too dangerous. Wait! Atreus! Move! Atreus!
A desperate creature can be the most dangerous. Did Odin ask you to free that creature? Are you not working with him? Whatever he promised, he cannot be trusted. I will handle it. I see that. Keep going. Your work for Odin. You said it is hard to explain. Why? What does he have that you need? Why can you not tell me? I do not. But that is good to hear. I can. I am your father. I will always help, as long as I am able. Tell me, what were you doing in Asgard? Complicated. You cannot trust those loyal to Odin. It compromises your judgment. Atreus, What are you thinking? Atreus, I do not want you to feel alone, but your decision to go to Asgard helped me understand. I would have helped you. If Odin truly wishes to avoid Ragnarök, then we are in agreement to protect you.
They are dead.
We are not the same. I am the parent. What then? There. I make no promises, but I will try not to kill the beast. What is your plan? You cannot outsmart Odin. Has it? Now what? Tame it. Your transformation. Did Odin teach you to control it? We will not rely on what he taught you. Next time, we do it my way. Now who does not trust? Patience. We will find a way. There is always a way. Do you see? The solution is not always obvious. your earlier plan. It did not work. Do not blame me. We do this my way now. It means what you think it means. We have the power to limit the harm this creature can cause. We will use it. It is over. Sometimes there is no other way. Atreus, do you have an idea? This is not working. I am thinking while you are gone. I sought the Norns. They told me Heimdall intended to kill you in Asgard. How? I do not know. Do not stop. Run! The stairs! Outside! Hurry! Attack his weak points! Jump! Through here! Now up! You must learn to calm your mind. What else did you learn? Yes! Now we fight! That is his nature! I can see that! How? What? We do it your way then.
No! Please work, please work, please work! I'm sorry! Yeah!
Atreus!
I'm fine.
What happened?
We gotta find him. Come on.
What did you do? Change its nature. When I found you in Midgard, before Freya attacked, you said you needed to protect me. Why? I saw it too. In Jotunheim. One day, you will have to survive. Without me, all journeys come to an end. It is done. We should inform the others. Decide our next move. It is. No. But I will do what it takes to keep you safe. Be cautious. When it comes to your life, I can take no chances. I have it. Then we will make our own destiny. We will make our own destiny. The wind from your wings. Odin is gone. There is no remaining threat. Angerboda, I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us. Mimir, you saw this in prophecy. It is what she wished. You painted these shrines. My son. He draws. I like you. Angerboda, you are the last giant left in Jotunheim.
No! Focus on the enemy, not me!
If you are still bound, how will you travel? And what is that? I will help you. But it will not change what I have done. Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Come, quiet!
She is a friend. Now,
Stop whining.
they are wolves. I will open the gate. How I may find my son. Nothing more. When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, Faye herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened. That image was from a time yet to come. No. Death can have me when it earns me. I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns? Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns? You know of that. The Valkyrie Queen. An ally. Exaggerated. It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus. I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could. I only want information. Freya, you said you knew of our battle with Sigrun. Did Odin seek the Norns? Was there more? Of Odin and the Norns. So the Norns told you nothing could change Baldur's fate. So, you believe the tales of my deeds are exaggerated. Mimir, which part of my story do you believe is exaggerated? Mimir, the legends you spoke of are true. They did. I did. Hold. Wait. Later. The wolves are distracted. The wolves cannot focus. The wolves are troubled. The wolves sense danger. What is that smell? I smell something. Hold. What is that? Wait. Do you see? Later. Look. Look. Do you see that? Wait. Let us look this way. Let us find out. Hold. Let us search this area. One moment. I want to look around here. Later. I would search this way. We shall see. Let us have a look. Just following an instinct. Wait. That building. Hold. Prepare for a fight. Hold on. Prepare for battle. Wait. Be ready for combat. Hold. A foe is near. Hold! I hear something large. Hold. What is that? The wolves lead us here. The set leads here. We are here. Hold. Enemies ahead. We will see soon enough. The hilt of a sword. If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait. A false trail. My fight with Thor ended there. This thread of fate we are tracing. The Norns live in a well. A trap! Then we keep looking. What is up here? More of your friends. Freya. Thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus. Just the same. Thank you. It is like an itch. In the mind. Illusions. These fates should know I will not be deterred. This way. A door. Freya! It is not her. Mimir! Atreus! I am coming! Atreus! Atreus! I am here! They toy with us still. What is that? Will she take us to them? No. It walks on water. There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. He corrupted them into giant beasts of war. I battled one upon a titan. Let us leave this place. What is this? What are you doing? Will not happen. It will not happen. We will not let it. I will do what I must. I have killed gods greater than him. I do not intend to change. Not about that. Freya, no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them. There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur, and so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard. No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die. Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my... The passage is gone. To the sled, then. It is gone. The passage to the Norns. I thought Atreus would like the horse. Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans. Enough. We go home. Enough. I have chosen a path. What do we hunt? Do you wish to speak of what happened? Atreus, violence changes us. You are not weak to feel its effects. Atreus, you miss these? Son, of course. Yes. But it felt right, and kept me close to the ones I love. Seen through a deception that fooled us all. Stopped an attack you could not predict. There is no if, Atreus. Our actions have consequences. To be reminded of them is not punishment. Come, you cannot sail away from your mistakes. It is impossible to forget them. I have tried. If you are to sail, do it toward somewhere. We should speak to Sindri. If we can help Sindri, we should. Sindri is in pain. We should see to him. Justice! Justice is not what we seek. It is vengeance. Every path I walk leads back to vengeance. We must return to Freya. It has come to that. Yes, Atreus, you are so certain they will unite. No. Odin had lifetimes to prepare for this. Whatever Groa's deception, he heard the truth as Tyr. Do not underestimate him. Who else agreed to join us? I see the Valkyries. And your brother, Freya. Have you determined our path out of Asgard? And if they are not, we will leave you to them then. That honor is yours. You have a righteous claim, and the respect of your troops. And you have faced this enemy before. Freya, endless. Good luck. It had to be done. I am. Of course. As could I. It was Baldur's. He took Atreus. Tried to escape with him. We fought on its back. Odin gave the commands. The blame is his. I have nothing to say. The funeral pyre. I would have chosen different. In my land, we entomb our loved ones. I would have you close to me. That was different. Atreus, I am glad you are well. When death arrived, he asked why the old man had called for him. Seeing death before him caused the old man to reconsider his request. After a moment, he asked that death help him lift the logs onto his back, so that he may continue on his journey. He wished to keep living. Good boy. Ha! He is quite sick, Atreus. Yes, she never does. Stay alert.
Ha! I'm trying! Atreus, hold on! I do not wish to fight you! I have you! Hold tight! The protection stave is near! Ha! Faster!
Let us go home. I did not wish you to. I killed her son. There is no letting that go. Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong. Atreus, Faye, this is your hunt. I will follow. We hunt the predator. Predators kill. It is the natural order of things. It was not our concern. Now it is. We are not hiding. Faye, we must check on Atreus. This has not been opened. No, the stones have not moved. I suggested as much. He was grieving. This is where he buried the wolf. No sign of him this way. He crawled through here. I dream of the past. Almost every night. No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something. No. But it is something more than memory. The tracks stop here. They should not be this close. A bear. Mauled. A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. You were right. The stave is broken. We must find Atreus. We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin. A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own. I do not believe in prophecies. Do you believe in prophecy? And what do you believe about prophecy, Mimir? We must find him. Too many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby. So he keeps telling me. Torches. And the trail leads into that cave. No. They have not been here long. There will be more.
Atreus, are you here?
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Atreus, where are you? This way.
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home. You did. I am not blaming you, Atreus. What of Fenrir? When he died, you cast a spell. But I saw light. We do. Good night, Mimir. I know.
Now!
We climb. Yours, Atreus. We are almost home.
Atreus, to bed! I did not seek that fight with your brother! You know my past? Then you know what I'm capable of! Your son struck first! What? You started this! I will end it! You put him last! Even in death, Modi sought us in fear of you! He died of the wounds you gave him! You will join your sons!
Atreus.
Home, now! Odin is with Atreus.
You have mentioned it. I will not abandon my home. Where are we going? Why? Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here. What do you see? Dreams. No. Look closer.
Focus!
Hold. Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard. When did this bridge collapse? You mean Tyr? The old god of war in these lands, who is dead. Enough. Quiet. I hear something. What do you think? Many dead here. Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know? Thor damaged it. But now, perhaps, later. Why are we here, Atreus? Yes, we found many. I have seen them. Fimbulwinter wears down all things. Even stone. I remember. Atreus, what does any of this have to do with Mimir? Can this be? We are back to ifs. Enough. We are going home. I remember you lost control. It is not my first time. Sindri is full of ideas. Mimir, what did you hear of Odin's offer? What about the things he did not tell us? Kill. Winterman. In my youth, we learned obedience. Enough. We will go. But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good. You are Atreus' friend. No. It is yours. The coin is yours. Good luck to you. He needs to feel he earned it. Let him do so. That is what it looks like. Carry on. Still, you remind me of one from my homeland. He too could not part ways with a boulder. I hope your fate is happier than his. You wished word of Thor's daughter. She is well. She has recovered her father's hammer. Very well. Surtur's wife. Where is she? Understandable. You know this. Ready. You would try to force these primordial beings into submission. Something ahead. Be ready. Let us find Surtur. We will return. We will ask. We seek a fire giant.
We deal with these first. Focus! He is the guardian of this realm. It is his right to defend it.
As you said, we need him. Where do we go? What awaits us at this spark of the world? This feels too easy. Odin knows we have Gjallarhorn. He knows you have the mask. After killing Brock, he knows we would seek Surtur to start this war. None. He knows that too. You have our word. Sinmara, she knows. Groa failed to predict what we would sacrifice in return. It must.
Ragnarok's strength grows. More of Odin's forces!
There will be more. I have. And the creature does not guarantee our victory.
Exactly. What could Odin have?
We do not know. I had hoped my days of ceaseless battles were over. I had hoped to never see my son go to war.
Ragnarok is here! They know what is to come! Ragnarok is here! They know what that means for Asgard!
The price we and others paid for this war is high. It will only get higher. Ragnarok awaits our call. It does not.
Valkyries! Atreus!
Father!
Atreus!
I can't!
Son! Ah! Atreus the Edge!
No. Different. It would seem so. Let us find out. A dwarf. What? We will keep looking. We may find answers. Is this an illusion? Odin is dead, and Asgard fallen. Until then, you believe that was truly him. Why not kill them? Your god of war has truly returned. What now? Of a sort. We will leave you in peace. Surtur sacrificed himself for Ragnarok. What is he doing? Yes, I intend to. Enough. Farewell, Tyr. Perhaps later. How do we unlock the realms? I did not. Will he help us or not? The Bifrost is broken. I also used it for light. There is much to consider. We will speak in the morning, not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us. There is nothing wrong with opposing war, nor opposing prophecy. He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Atreus.
What is done is done. Squirrel, we are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard. No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns. Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future. My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage. Very well. We will ask the dwarves. I have news. The Norns say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first. Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own. The lady? Brock will go. It is. I will protect my son. That is up to Odin. His words are nothing. Have you found a way to reach Asgard? I do not know. I need to think. I am tired. Perhaps the squirrel does.
We are going.
No. I am relieved. You are safe, Atreus. Brock made it. From Dropnir. A ring. I do not know. You were not there to ask. No. First, we retrieve Mimir. Then you can tell us what you learned in Asgard. After that, we shall see. Once she turned her hatred back to Odin, she recognized our interests were aligned. When was that? I see. I said nothing. No. Some artifacts defy destruction. Sindri told us where you would arrive should you find trouble. Mimir, putting off the inevitable. First I should improve my weaponry. Then we will see. Come. The rest can wait. I need to think. Oh, I will follow. And she will not turn away allies in her vengeance. You said you know where to look for Surtur. Thor, that was not my worry. Combine. We will maintain it until his return. Mimir, did I do enough to prepare Atreus? To survive, yes. But to love, Angrboda. Does he? Then you taught the boy to woo. What your mother did before we met was her business. Eyes on the water. There are resources. Atreus, you dropped your guard. No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I. It is a bog. That wheel is blocking the channel. The ground. Atreus, that is not why we are here. War is not a joke. Especially where gods are concerned. Behind you. Be ready. Atreus. No. That does not mean I intend to fight him. Perhaps we find a new home, where neither he nor Freya can trouble us. Fight! It seems, Atreus, you intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war. Back to the boat. History. We have no proof Tyr is truly here. Atreus, look ahead. An alarm. They are scared. Stay alert, or fear him. Outsiders are not welcome here. Atreus! This way. Locked. Fear keeps them safe and alive. What is it? It is a compass. This way. You. Very well. Come. A boat cannot be far. Use caution. Atreus! Stay on your guard. There could be others around. Atreus! Your knife! If so, it was their aggression that got them both killed. Not now. There are enemies ahead. The dwarf has given us a map. The Kraken hatchling gave you a stone. No one said it until you did, just now. He is a captain of Odin. If that is his war to fight, he may have it. Atreus, war is not the only way. It was far more pleasant that way. My favorite. I knew many cities. There was Attica, ravaged by invaders. Athens, laid siege by Ares. And there was Rhodes, stormed by Spartans at my command. You speak of war. You should understand the true cost. When it claims a city, resources are pillaged, a people violated. It takes time, generations, to rebuild. But the pain is never forgotten. Do not assume this one is safe. Stop this train! No! Get up! Where do we go from here? The word does not matter. You lost control. Is that what you truly wish your last word to be in moments of crisis? Panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you. If, Atreus, you lift on your side, I will lift on mine. Atreus, we seek information, yet you do not say otherwise. Stay there. Mimir, what is the likelihood Tyr is imprisoned in this mine? He is eager to prove himself. It clouds his judgment. We keep moving. This way. Slow down, Atreus. Take care. Be ready. They will overwhelm you quickly. Stay close. For her, it will be so. A small consequence for disturbing their home. We do not know him. Images from long ago do not tell a whole story. Durlin's instructions do not say which one. It is not your competence that is in question. Consider your intent. Atreus, what do you intend to stop Odin from doing? You speak as if you know his plan. Keep moving. Another dead end. We will look elsewhere first. We will return. Find a way around. Atreus, this mine is largely abandoned. It is unlikely. Watch yourself. I will follow, but I state what I see. You do not agree with me, but you will not speak to me this way. Are we clear? The chain is blocked. We will see. Climb across and look for another way. Atreus, another mental exercise. Would one who spends their life fighting, such as Tyr, have any desire to prove themselves? The proof leaves a wake of destruction. War does not measure the strength of a man. I hope one day you understand. Atreus, I have thought more on our talk of war. Should we find Tyr, you must bear in mind that war does not measure the strength of a man. This includes Tyr, and it includes you. Ears open, eyes up. Atreus, do my words irritate you? I see what we must do. Atreus, your arrows. Atreus! Atreus! Balder is dead. Mimir, speak of Balder. The sons of Thor attacked us. We killed them. Balder tried to kill Freya. I killed him. We do not know. Come, We must leave before more creatures attack. You should have taken the spear. Defended yourself. The time for such concerns has passed. We must leave. Now. Steady. As you said, your prison at least had a view. I am sorry, Atreus. Atreus, this was where we freed the imposter. Dear, we will bear the weight of our mistakes not with guilt, but with footsteps heavy with purpose. Come. We have work to do. Brock, I trust him. He speaks plain. That is not my goal. He feared something in these tunnels more than he feared starving. Fear seldom is. No. Do not ask again. I am not their champion. This opinion of yours, was that the reason you proposed this alliance? You expect me to lead your armies at Ragnarök. That is Tyr's job, not mine. Nor am I. I have left that life behind. I am only protecting my... She was one of the Jotnar. Why is it you ask? Do not presume to know what she wanted. I do not doubt. She knows what I left behind. She would never have asked that of me. It is close. I can feel it. Now, turn it! Turn it again! Once more. Again. They did seem surprised. How? It does not work. This lady, what does she do? The axe? I see no forge. It is the first weapon a Spartan learns. It will serve. No doubt he only wished to protect you. What is that? Agreed. Mimir, I see a shorter path. Thank you, Brock. It is a good spear. Does it scare you? Aiding another violent god. The Draupnir spear. A spear to protect Atreus. I am no one's champion but his, nor no one's god. That may be my form. It is not my nature. Do you understand? You think he lies that Atreus is in Asgard? Then the rest matters little. What is wrong? A funeral. We will be there. I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend. What is wrong? Brock certainly would not. He plays well. Through here, what can be done? Do not. I do not know. I choose to help. After that, we will see. Depends on the weapon. And the man. What is this? Dwarf! Do as you wish. What is your plan? I will not compromise it. I have words if you would hear them. This anger you feel for your brother, I know it well. His name was Deimos. When we were boys, he was taken by two gods obsessed with prophecy. The gods of my homeland seldom left survivors, so by the time I learned he had lived, it was too late for amends. His anger poisoned him against me. But I never stopped loving my brother. I am not taking his... I am only trying to help. The mistakes of the past need not be repeated. I know. Yes. I do. Her name was Calliope. It was long ago. I know your son's story. You should know my daughter's. In the service of a cruel god, I was tricked into destroying a village, not knowing my own wife and child were there until their blood stained my hands. I swore revenge. I paid back their blood 1,000 times and burned Olympus to the ground. Yet, the guilt remained. Perhaps you will kill me, Freya. But it will bring you no peace. Every outcome would mean defeat. I have never wished you harm, Freya. You helped us. You saved Atreus when he was sick. I did not wish to live with killing you, any more than I wished to die. Be glad you have a home to remember fondly. In Sparta, we were taken from our homes as children and raised in the Agogi. We marched or we drowned, fought for scraps or starved. Our elders beat us till we could not stand. At night, we made our way home, alone, or were food for wolves. That is how Spartans are made. Fate can be overcome. The Norns, the fates of these lands. Atreus would agree with you about prophecy. He rushes blindly to a fate the giants foretold, disappears for 2 days, trying to prove he is their champion, fabled to fight at Ragnarök. It is one glow concealed. Because of this champion, the realms are saved at Ragnarök. Only Asgard falls, and Odin with it. Atreus will not be a pawn of prophecy. I will not march my son to war. He is no Spartan. I would keep it that way. I have seen enough war to know the cost. Ragnarök will not bring back what you have lost, any more than killing me. Do not tell me to kill again. I killed to protect my son, to aid my friends. But I will be no one's monster. Never again. I am not here for debts. I would always have helped you. Freya. What is this place?
Freya! The creature! It belongs to Odin? I know! I can handle the creature! Focus on the roots! That is not helpful! I have it! Hurry! You are free!
And after that, your brother seemed open to your return. You use your anger effectively. We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here. What is this? What do you want from him? It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy. Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that. I will not wish for war, Freya. Despite his actions in Midgard, Atreus does still care for you. He has befriended the other dwarf. The Blue One's brother. That is not what I meant. I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must. I see that. I had already seen it. I do not know. But I will take no chances with Atreus. Ready? I have nothing to say that will interest you. Freya, shall we go? I do. Sooner. Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
It is more desperate! I am ready! I see them! I will not! Let us finish this! We will not let it!
We traveled to Vanaheim. Yes, we traveled to her village to break Odin's spell. Once freed, she accepted I was not her enemy. Different from his sister. Lacks her conviction. And an ineffective leader. It is also dangerous. Freya's camp is just across the river. Freya's camp is to the right. I do not know. Giant maid. According to Freya, she did not know. She can care for herself. Her brother's forces are outnumbered. And there is much I owe her. Stay alert. Where is Freya? She came here to help her brother. Very well. Take caution, Atreus. She is quite... friendly. Egros. Greek. For humid. Einherjar were here. Stay alert. Doubtful. I am in no hurry to do so. Einherjar barricades. Yes. Or he prepares for it. Fights a proxy war in this realm to distract his enemies. And then chased an arrow across the sky. There's a war camp in the nearby village. A strong fortress to guard their bounty. We will try there first. Einherjar ahead. A new enemy. Correct. They hide. This wall. When I bring it down, we strike. Empty. Yes. They are not smart. Yes. I remember the prophecy. Remember our agreement. Prophecy will not dictate our actions. Our allies need help. That is our focus now. And now you fight to undo the damage. Your guilt is misplaced. We can return to the den through here. They will pursue. Keep your guard up. Doubt is a weakness we cannot afford. We make our own choices. Nothing forces us. Would you turn your back on the wolves? On this realm? Remember our agreement. As long as Atreus lives. So be it. No. Yes. Freya and I discovered one in the jungle during our last visit. Perhaps Freya will know. Yes. Back to the camp. We came here to help Freya. We will not leave without rescuing her brother and the Light Elf. That is his concern, not ours. Then it will surely exact a price. Be wary of shortcuts to knowledge. In Asgard, what else did you see of Odin's army? It will not come to that. Go with him, Atreus. I will aid Freya. We will leave you to it. The wolves gave us a scepter. They will answer, should we call on them. What is your plan? The Dark Elf Hive, while Atreus and Hildisvini slip in to rescue your brother in the confusion. I wanted to see the wolves again. Your plan. This is a trap. I know. How large a force awaits us? Our disadvantages are many. I am not worried for Atreus. He is ready to fight on his own. Our actions in this realm follow the prophecy of the giants. Atreus believes Ragnarök is inevitable. Perhaps. And you? Do you still seek Ragnarök? It was in our way. I am. Are you? The spear remains our best chance. He leaves himself vulnerable after attacking. I will carry him. You cannot.
To me! Follow!
Hold, Atreus. We will discuss in private. We are fine. May Freya never waver. City of possibility. Fitting. This statue may have survived Freya's absence, but a truce clearly did not. Monuments are useless to those who ignore their message. It was hidden for some time. Perhaps now it can serve as a reminder. The light from the crystals. It is in the sand now. You are not funny. Peace is difficult after centuries of conflict. It must be found in its own time, from within. It cannot be forced. Your mother. She trusted me. Gave me the space to find my own way. But you are right, Atreus. She was my guide. Our actions in Alfheim may not bring peace, but by ending the storm and bringing light back to this land, perhaps we have planted the seeds. It is possible. Before I met Faye, I could not imagine a life of peace. After her death, in our travels to Jotunheim, I found peace on my own. It remains my responsibility to make it last. His presence continues to guide them, whether they realize it or not. We will see. But he has given them a chance. A key. That door required 2 keys. The second key. Locked. It requires 2 keys. Unsurprising. Be ready. Either way, it is over now. Wise words. More hive matter as well. Blocked. Territory changes hands often in Alfheim. Or so it appears. The cost. It is what parents do. It is what I would do. Life seldom is. But their sacrifice will allow their children to thrive, so they will die contented. I know, son. But it is the only choice they can make. What choice do you speak of? And without light, they will die. The fate of these creatures. It reminds me of a story. There once was a blacksmith whose king commanded him to construct a box that could contain all the evils of the world. But no metal could hold such a power. So the blacksmith used the flame of what is okay. Yes, his daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died, trying to protect her from those who would open it. I know. But I would. Perhaps it is just a story. A way to pass the time. What about my stories? Fair. Mimir is the better storyteller. The blacksmith's daughter was the key to unlocking the box. He died trying to protect her from those who would open it. Whatever my future holds, know this, Atreus. I will always do what is best for your future. Even these two understand that there is little choice for a parent. If my stories are of no comfort, take solace in knowing you did what you thought was best for your son's safety. Even these creatures know. There is little choice for a parent. You are not alone. For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option. Have you better upgrades for us? Perhaps. Atreus heard something. Yes, we are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now, I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier. Yes, there may be valuable resources in the desert. The creature Atreus heard. It lies out in the desert. That was not your fault. Part of the Dark Elf Hive. That is not a proverb. Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert. Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert. Not wolves. We fought several in Vanaheim. I do not know.
How do we reach it?
We cannot breach the cave from this side. This cave extends underneath the desert. Is the creature within? This cave extends underneath the desert. They attack us. They will not listen to reason. Combat is unavoidable. The creature you heard. What does it say now? I see. I am curious. I am capable of curiosity. Good. Perhaps it will teach him the consequences of disobedience. It was not a priority. Yes, he would have. You did not. Atreus has chosen his path. I trust him to be safe. Much has changed. For both of us. Is this not what you want? Of course. It solved nothing. Your meaning. His secrets are dangerous. Your worry consumed you, as my rage once did to me, thanks to Atreus. And his mother. If you wish to abandon this creature, we will leave. Disobedient? Reckless. Winter has changed Atreus. This prophecy weighs on him, shapes him into someone different. That is his mother's influence. Despite all attempts to train him otherwise, Atreus was eager to help lost spirits or run errands for the dwarves during our travels together. We are down here to help the creature you heard. No, scouting clears my mind. Speak your piece. What of it? Excursions like this once served as training for Atreus, or an excuse to gather resources while testing his abilities. But I made him a promise. His voice as my guide. He would approve. Strange, that means more to me now than it did before he left. What is that name? Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now. You wish to leave the creature enslaved? Then let us free it. This was not a distraction. We do not know what lies ahead. But if Ragnarök approaches, I wish to enjoy the time we have left. As am I. Atreus will be glad to hear it is no longer in pain. I do. Thank you. One day. Yes, I know you cared for him as well. You have always done right by Atreus. The chisel will not open this. Another storm awaits. The forbidden sands lay beyond. But now we know how to end it. Another storm to endure. Your alliance is unusual. Ancient elves. Before they split between light and dark, ready yourselves. For now, these texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War. But restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it. Many prefer violence than to be challenged by the truth. This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The consul. No. Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book. The elves do not need protection from their history. They need access. A new chapter awaits. When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice. Last we traveled here, when the Dark Elf King attacked us. The ramifications were dire for his people. We will not make the same mistake twice. Once with a similar foe, I did not. The ramifications were dire. We did not show the Dark Elf King mercy. It was a mistake. They killed their own to protect their secrets. It is their way. But perhaps with the consul's journal, Bigvir can teach them otherwise. Yes. But with this secret exposed, perhaps old wounds can begin to heal. It matters not. The journal is ours. Her work is done. It matters not. The knowledge found here will spread. Her work is done. They killed their own to protect their secrets. It is their way. But perhaps with the consul's journal, Bigvir can teach them otherwise. Yes. But with this secret exposed, perhaps old wounds can begin to heal. With no clear answer. Can this lock be opened without damaging the book? The elves in Freya's camp wish to read it. We found the sanctum in Alfheim and acquired a locked journal. The inscription reads, The Consul. We found the consul's journal. I do not, and would prefer it remain that way. A pipe? No. A token? Jewelry? No. What is this? A horn? Tracks? Hers is superior. The eyes can lie. The nose cannot. No. More paw prints. The signal came from over there. Magic, perhaps. He saved our lives. We are indebted. Hold on! We are going the right way. More reason to find a way out. It will not. He is a warrior. He understands. Perhaps. Strike and retreat tactics. Smart. Like the one made in my fight with Thor. Phase. Yet I have never been here. Curious. She often did. Yes. Yes. It was foolish. And appreciated. We do. I am sorry it took so long. We do. Such as, then he is only the first. The path of lies. There are those who wish you dead. They will not. Assassins sought you. They are dead now. The assassins are dead. Another assassin. Then they should attack him. Told by whom? Odin. Good. They failed. Follow me. We will have to check all the realms. How many more? Are you satisfied? And now? What is next? What sort of flower is that? Another flower. I did not think anything grew here. Who was he? Then it is right. You should have it. The flower. You have found a flower. What is this one called? Freya. Would you have use of them in your garden? Freya. Here. Freya. A flower. Freya. Look. A flower here. Another flower. Look here, Freya. More flowers. For your garden. The final flower. I can. She is not wrong. Atreus, follow me. Follow me. Good. I am glad. Perhaps. We expected none. What became of Kvasir? Mimir, do you understand these poems? I have a favorite poem already. One from my homeland. Why so surprised? My people are known for their culture. Why would I choose a favorite? A cunning general. A war over forbidden love. Yes. But that is not what happened. Yes. I prefer the poem. No. Why not write your own? You knew this warrior. You knew these warriors. Very well. Another berserker gravestone. The Hildgrave's battle that grave will provide. A gravestone. No doubt a berserker awaits. A berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight. A vengeful berserker gravestone. The hilt is drawn to the gravestone. The gravestone. Another berserker to fight. Tell me more of this king. Why wait until now to speak of them? And these berserkers were responsible. There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own. This hilt. What is its connection to these spirits? If I can make peace with my blades, this kingdom, Lara, you once lived there. In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption. This king you spoke of, someone you knew. He trusted this usurper, this Rolf. So now you seek revenge. A dangerous path. I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen. Once we have defeated these berserkers, what then? We have seen this before. Revenge will not bring you peace. That is a question you must answer for yourself. Hunting these berserkers. I am reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago. There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lacked spite. I know how it feels to be wronged, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment. This was the last, was it not? Only the king remains. It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless. It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons. Later, the gravestone. It reforms again. We will see. The two are not always at odds. I intend to use it. I will use it for good. No. But the story of this sword is still being written. Future generations will weigh its good deeds against the bad and decide for themselves. I have had good counsel since then, brother. Raiders. Yes. These were coal raiders. Wolf eaters. Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment. Perhaps. Why do they whimper? More cold raiders? I do not know. That is all of them. They still whine. Why do they whine? They fear that which can no longer hurt them. The wolves fear that which can no longer hurt them. The wolves give away our position. They must learn. Now maybe the wolves will cease their whining. Accursed wolves. I should not have told you that. My brother, Deimos. In youth, he was taken. Yes, I should not have told you of Deimos. Let us keep moving. Not for long. Not for long. I do not know. Not of the raiders. Do not be afraid. You are safe. Good. Good boys. Good girls. Wait. Win minds, not wars. Hearts and minds are often more difficult to win than wars. Hold. Runes. Wish for peace. Be ready for war. It is big. Later. Defend the peace. The giants were not wrong. You have. We will discuss this later. No. It means it is better to live modestly and abide by strict rules of conduct, rather than letting greed be the cause of conflict. Wait. Iron peace. Not a golden war. Where I come from, gods of war are not revered in such a way. No, they are not. Have you more improvements for our equipment? We both did. The result of our weapons colliding. As do I. Yes. The result of our weapons colliding. Yes. We both did. Yes. How so? Everything changes. Always. Even when you cannot see it. Agreed. It is just a table. It was. I do. And it was because of your guidance we were able to fulfill Faye's last wish. And yours as well, Mimir. Did she say where? Then we should find the keys. Then let us find the other half. Nothing good. This is a tomb. It is broken. No lock. It is broken. It is. He wished to possess her. It is not the same. Let us open the vault. Are you certain you want to read this? It seems Sigrun put a curse on her brother for killing the Mad King. She did not know the Mad King had murdered her family. Once she did, it was too late. She had cursed her brother. That is why she joined the Valkyries. To atone. I am glad to hear it. And that is all that matters. It will only bring you pain. What? It was not intentional. Tyr's vault. Yes. No. Impractical. Whoever was here left long ago. A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal. It is an ingredient from the recipe. How did they reach this realm? He followed his own path. Mimir, tell me more of Yari. Let us find the final ingredient. The meeting of Yari and Soma. That was the last of the ingredients. I wish to leave these here for now. Finish the story. And the unnameable thing? That Draugr. I have fought that one before. Whatever. We will see. I know. I see it. It does not matter. If rage is all that remains, her reasons are irrelevant. You worry? A diagram. For a sword hilt. You know of him. You spoke of his conscience. And what of him? No, it does not. No more trolls. What did you expect? I bring stone. Trolls. I bring stone. From a dead troll. I bring stone. We found a stone dragon. Yes, no longer. What makes you say that? It was training. To Muspelheim. Combat trials. I attempted them. Several years ago. Yes. What do you know of the trials? Let us keep exploring. I have seen a sword like this before. It holds combat challenges. We begin. They come. It begins. Let us begin. Be ready. It is time. Ready yourself. We go again. Prepare. The time has come. No. Prepare yourselves. Yes. You know what to do, son. Not entirely. What does it say?
We must act quickly! We must act quickly! We must act quickly! Time is running out! Time is running out! Quickly! Quickly! We must hurry! We must hurry!
This is not over. Be ready. They pause. More will come. It is not finished. Prepare. That was one wave. The battle is not over. The next wave will be more difficult. The attack will come in waves. Do not grow complacent. The trial is not over. Keep up your guard. They intend to counterattack. Remain vigilant. Breathe. The battle is not done. Yes. You, if you insist. Yes. He excelled.
No. Again. We must learn from this. This is not over. This is not the end.
The metal lives. Combination forge. We train. Let us train. The steel yields to you. We can always be better. Not yet. So it would seem. Swung from the tree. Yes. Free. Raven Keeper. Mimir. How do we find this Raven Keeper? We will find her. Good.
Enough!
Is there nothing to be done for them? Perhaps. Yes. Yes, we did. What is it you want? What of it? You did not. Stop squirming. Both. Enough. I do not need your encouragement. Got it. I did not say that. You are not my enemy. You are irrelevant. A stranger. I do not feel one way or the other. Now you understand. Here's what I found, as you asked. Here, for your care. Come out, the last of them. I have retrieved your children. You sought the dragon's offspring. Why? To require others is not a weakness. I do not care. I have retrieved your children. Speak. And I am no gardener. We have seen these stags. I will not. What is that? Yes. I do not like you. I am always calm. That was not our aim. Your stags are returned. The stags are eating their fill. What do you want? We have already collected this treasure. Do you? It costs us little to make sure. We will find only a corpse. We will find the ghost son. He does not know his son's fate. Speak, spirit. Your father is dead. What? The boy abandoned his father. In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. In their attempt to spare the other, they both perished. There is a lesson there. We will retrieve the treasure, then return to the father to finish what he and his son started. The father deserves to know of his son's fate. We will find him. We have news of your son. He disobeyed your wishes. Interpret their misfortune how you wish. Yes, 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 maybe. What of them? Then we will hunt them. What became of the river? Are you certain? Stuck. We will search, not stroll. Yes, some would. Yes, only so we might access more of the crater. It was not my intention. Ready yourselves. A Trekkie was here, eaten. Its spit glows. Spit, the saliva of a predator. And it glows. Atreus, good. More spit, more spit. That is where the creature nests. Ready, fair. We are near a feeding ground. It will be out hunting. We will return at night. Yes, harness that. But do not let it control you. What mess? I wish to hear of this. Mess. Earlier you spoke of a mess. Mimir. Why do the dwarves hate you? Mimir, they made their choice, which was, we do not have the time, Mimir. Perhaps one day, we have the time. How did these rigs come to be? You lied to them. The dwarves survived because of you. You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them? It is done. You must live with your deeds. But do not be troubled by them, brother. You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it. No. But it is a start. I will ask next time we see her. The air has cleared. Not seems. Is. We have done it. No. Speak. A weapon. Durlin's hammer. We will take this to him. A hammer. Your hammer. Of what? This is yours. Of what? A statue. Made for the Aesir. A bomb. A statue. It is old. No longer of use. What? Explain. What? Then how shall we catch it? Good. Then we will not approach from the front. What are you not saying? No. What is this? For Odin. It worked? This creature. You enslaved it. But it will always be chained. You know that as well as I. And then it will still wish for death. I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another. Why enslave the creature? Oil. 4 lanterns. You never spoke of this creature. No, I know. We could kill it. You would still save this broken creature. And if it is beyond saving, let us continue. We can see it fine from here. That will change. We will find a way up. This way. Push forward. Prepare yourself. It is done. Do not. Yes. Thank you. The way is clear. Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or be killed. Understood. It is done. Then we will be quick. No. It is practice. No! A different one! What is this? To which family does this one belong? It is Vanaheim's people she longs for. Not their symbols. I intend to sell them. It is not enough. Fresh tracks. More tracks here. Those tracks are new. Fresh blood. This blood is a sign. Fresh kill. If we follow this trail, their loss could be our gain. We have seen such scorch marks before. Scorch marks. We have seen these marks before. Something big has come through here. This area has been disturbed. Broken branches. We should have anticipated such a beast in this valley. Tremors. From the earth. Or something else. Something is causing this. That felt closer. We are near the source. Am I not always careful with you? No matter the size, every creature has a weakness. Down there, the tremors. They come from beyond that gate. Stay alert. Smartest man alive. Drake tracks. I am always careful. A drake fed here. So it would seem. Let us return to the dragon's den. Do not. Sather. Freya. You recognize these Sather? Who were they? You could not have stopped them. Another gathering of Sather. More Sather. Stay alert. Sather are close. Sather. Be ready. If there are more, we will be ready. No. Some other creature must be responsible. We fight! It may take a long time. We did it. We will stop it. Why trap the wisps? Not anymore. Chains only hold for so long. Eventually, those who wear them will break free, one way or another. What is wrong? No point. No point. She demands a cure. She is dead. You're certain? I once felt the same. It is a waste of our time. Freya is not here. And then what? Death cannot be cured. If it will quiet her, let us go. You would cure the dead. You do not even remember her. Nor she you. Let us return to the spirit. We have collected the plants. Shall we continue? Spirit, no. This is pointless. Why? We are at war. Fun does not enter into it. Yes, your garden grows again. A temporary one. The garden will die again. What is wrong? That was foolish. Then we shall give them death. Let us put them to rest. They were desperate. What fools would meddle and say their magic? They were desperate. They made their own choice. It was not Freya's fault. You blame yourself. It will not lessen your pain. I do not. It is done. Yes, you think too much. Being powerful does not make you wise. You still feel guilty. I would not. We helped no one. They were already dead. I helped no one. They were already dead. Enjoy it. It will not last. I know the feeling. This realm suffered under Odin. I would know how it once was. What weighs on you? What is your unfinished business? Guide us. What unfinished business do you have in Vanaheim? Confronting the past comes with a price. There is no shame in that.
We must remove these creatures first!
It belonged to you. Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet. Please, from the ceremony. The most difficult battles are fought within. But this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready? Yes. You won an important one today.
Then we must get closer.
As long as I am needed. Something is wrong with this kill. Dragons do not leave marks like these. No. It is something else. Another kill. Another. Stay alert.
Steel yourselves.
It is over. And Vari, the dwarf who put his soul into a ring, it will prove resilient. Lands tend to reflect the ones who care for it most. What is it? What? Irreplaceables. What is it? What is the orb? What does the orb do? No. What is the orb? I do not know. Then why leave it? If the orb she seeks is important, she would not have left it behind. Yes. Very amusing. Be cautious. We know not what it does. Then it is dangerous. She is a weaponsmith. Here. Quiet. Do not laugh. Try. Lunda. We will see. She will be back. No. There is purpose here. Even if we do not see it.
A tactical retreat. Wise.
They chose the wrong jungle. And her retreat is strategic. Yes. Follow the blood. Keep an eye out. Pity. This jungle was her home. She defended it the way she knew. But if death is the only dignity we can give her, we will give it. A careless one. We found its home. She will not return while we remain. She is too smart. I do not know. Speak. What do you remember of the day you died? Your remains. Where are they? It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here. It means nothing. We do not know that Faye was here. Then we go. We have brought you what you asked. Tell us what you know of that day. Faye never drank with me, and she would not have with him. Speak. What do you want, Spirit? Thor was looking for a fight with the Vanir military. But what does the frozen lightning have to do with this conflict? I have returned your scroll, Spirit. Your commander is long dead. Now, tell us what you know of that day. What were they doing? What were they doing there? What were they doing? What were they doing? What were they doing? Mimir, what do you make of this? There is still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear. There is still much we do not know, and whether Faye was involved remains unclear. Speak. What is it? What woman? Elaborate, or not. You owe us a story first. Faye never spoke of fighting him. We do not know for certain this was Faye. Speak. I am listening. Another spirit displaced by the Aesir. And what of Faye? Did she challenge Thor? Challenge Odin? Here is your hourglass. Did you see what caused the destruction? This axe. Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior? This axe. Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior, this axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior, this axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior, this axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior? It was Faye who fought Thor in this valley. What is it? You met Faye? It seems there is much I never knew about her. And now she is gone. What is it you want? Yes. What is the last thing you saw, Spirit? Agreed. Not this time. You can be with your son now. Now you can help us. What did you see that day? These stories. I have known Faye's anger, but never to this extent. She took part in the destruction of this valley. That would take a rage I thought her incapable of. We both had secrets. But that kind of anger... I never saw Faye in that light. Speak. It is natural. It would appear. What? What is this? What is this? What is this? We have found a crystal. What can you make with it? What is it?